If you need to add concepts to the thesaurus, perhaps like a new function or a new military unit or a new keyword, you need to act from to act from here and start from here from the login menu, and then you have to select the Osonum Thesaurus. It opens in a new window, and you are getting this interface. So the Osonum Thesaurus, it's an interface that allows you to access all the thesauri of the different Ausonius project of in digital humanities. Of course, you will be able to modify only the the patrimonial ones, but of course you can have a look at all the other as well. So as you see, you have on a similar interface than similar to the page of our project, and you have to a login button here. So you need to log in. You use the same credential. Uh, then as you the same that you use for your Patrimonium account. So you can just log in and then you can click on Browse Thesauri. So the thesaurus loads here. So you see it's the same uh, amount of time you need to wait more or less each time you open a document. And so you get here the list and you can just click on patrimony. You can expand here and you see the different um, categories. So actually, let's take, for example, one thing like finance. As you see, when you click on one concept, uh, these are not just really folders, these are really concepts. Finance, it's a concept, and you can, of course, you can add um, for example, other alternative um, ways of describing, like for example, that it's in English finance, but I can add the Italian one. So I just enter the language code ET and I write like finanza, and I add this as a preferred term. So of course you don't need to do that every time, but if it's useful for um, for some reasons, it can be good also to have a Latin term or a Greek term. Like, for example, if I go to society and I go to foster children, in foster children, I can just add, for example, that in alumni, mm, and I can add the ancient Greek here, GRC, uh, Reptoi. And for example, this means that even if I search when in the keywords menu, then if I search for trapdoy, I will get the foster children keyword. So actually, you can of course edit this. You can also insert narrow terms. This is good for this broad. If you want to add a concept to society, you just click on society and you see all these the elements that are inside this concept. They are the same here. If you want to add something, you just click here on the plus, and then you can either um, add something that already exists. So because a concept can be stored in two different places, because if sometimes like categorization are um, too strict, and a concept can be actually can go under two different places and go to different other concept, and so you can actually have the concept in two different locations. So you can even add something here, or you can create a new concept. Let's call it like test concept. So you have to fill the English part, the other you don't need to do. And if you, if you want to add, for example, Latin or Greek, you can enter here LA for Latin or GRC for ancient Greek. But of course, you can add other terms later, so it's not necessary that you do it here. And then you can create concept as and add as narrower term. And so here we are. If you need to add a new military unit, you can go here under Roman administration, then Roman army, and then military units. And here you can add under either ally, cohortes, fleets, and legiones. So as you see, here we have all these legions. So you need to go here and add another term. If you need to add new functions, you have to go here under prosopography, functions, and here you find all the functions listed alphabetically. You have to click on function and then um, add a narrower term with the new function name.